I'm proud of my injury. I was wounded in battle.
I was more worried about how my family would find out about it.
I took it as if life was trying to play a joke on me. I'm just going to poke fun at it way more in return.
Чим воно мене.
Пацаны, я там эти самые горелки там в коробке. Ти хочеш туди піти чи що?
Був тиждень, де я там пахникав.
There was a week when I mopped around a bit. I was watching videos of Dua Lipa, British singer, and how they danced there. I thought, shit, I'll never be able to dance like that.
Не зможу танцювати. Поки мені сказали...
But when some good people told me, don't be so bloody stupid, your injury is not that critical, and many guys with such injuries return to the front line and continue their fight, I thought, if others have managed it, why don't I give it a try?
Не спробувати мені.
Копі, друга зверху. Що ті стріляють по, що ті ведуть до бою. Щоб не було такого, що перший номер сам вирішив стати. Атака!
Mariupol was under complete siege, so I decided that I had to get there by any means necessary. The only way at that time was to fly there by a helicopter.
Полетіти туди на гвинтокрилі.
While crossing the railway tracks, the enemy spotted us at night. They were shooting at infantry with anti-tank weapons.
Противотанкові засоби, тобто нога.
I mean, my leg. They did not amputate it at Azovstal. It was gone right away. A rocket hit, cutting it off, and continued flying. It severed my leg like a branch. Didn't even detonate, flew on, hit a railway carriage, and exploded into many pieces. I also got fragments in my other leg, and here they are.
Тут попали.
Я можу сказати тільки.
Well, I can only say that it was a blast injury sustained in enemy territory during a combat mission. Once I got the prosthesis, I immediately stood up and walked, and the next day I even bought a motorcycle. I didn't need any further rehabilitation. A week after being fitted with a prosthesis, I jumped with a parachute again. Also, I'm riding hydrofoils.
I was wounded during the Kharkiv counteroffensive. The shelling began and we sprinted towards the planted trees. I led the way. Suddenly an explosion erupted. I saw it happening in front of me. Smoke billowing, debris flying. I collapsed and, well, realizing I had triggered a mine. I knew my leg was gone. My comrades pulled me from the trees with a rope.
Витягли мене тросом з посадки. Хлопці мене на стапунти.
They evacuated me to a medical stabilization point where professional doctors cut off what needed to be cut off, bandaged what needed to be bandaged, and transported me to Kharkiv.
В полоні.
During the captivity, there were no regular antibiotics or painkillers. I had to endure the pain. I got an infection and developed osteomyelitis. My leg began to rot, and as it progressed, they continued amputating further and further, reaching up to here, but the knee remained intact.
Following rehabilitation, numerous surgeries, and the fitting of a prosthesis, I rejoined my team in early summer. Then the commanding officers decided to appoint me as the platoon sergeant major. We're en route to deliver additional ammunition and supplies because the orcs have been relentlessly assaulting our position for the past week. They're deploying equipment, tanks and infantry fighting vehicles. Fortunately, we respond promptly and give them hell.
така реабілітація
I
була
had a
саме.
rehabilitation program. I trained independently, hit the sports ground, then worked out in the gym, and eventually started running with a regular prosthesis. So I kept training day after day, and now I'm trying to be useful too. I've taken up teaching, focusing on tactical firearms training and shooting.
Я потрапив в зал.
I discovered a Brazilian jiu-jitsu gym in Kyiv. When I step onto the training mat, I take off my prosthesis. It's remarkable seeing it stand on the side. And actually, prior to this, I think swimming was the only sport where I could train without it. Now, on the tatami, it's taking to a swimming pool, I'm free to move and engage just like everyone else, no longer reliant on the prosthesis.
Я залишився без стопи.
I may have lost my foot, but I got two new artificial ones. One still in the fine-tuning phase, the other made by friends in Germany. It has a sporty carbon fiber design and suits an active lifestyle. I use it in combat conditions.
Фізично в протезі
Physically, wearing a prosthesis is difficult. It's really uncomfortable. Having to take it off, wash my leg and the liner, dealing with chafing and pain. I am unable to do many things I used to do. But mentally, I'm okay. I've accepted it. Even when my leg was amputated, I thought, it's a tolerable amputation. I'll have a prosthesis. I'll be a cyborg.
Всі хлопці.
My comrades knew how much I loved my job. They understand that life, in a way, took it away from me. They were more upset than I was. That's why I supported them. Played football at the base.
якщо повернути час.
If I could turn back time, I wouldn't change a thing. I would have done the same, flown again, taken a different scope, and eliminated even more of the enemy.
Світ майбутнього.
The world of the future for me is, first of all, a world without empires. We should explore other worlds, settle on different planets, and think about how we can evolve.
В мене є
With two children of my own, I want them to grow up in a country that embraces European values and progresses in development.
Для мене Україна це
Ukraine is my homeland, where I was born. It's my home. I won't give up my home just like that.